What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Hustlepedia. Today we are going over the dip in the market today. As we talked about on our video just the other day when we mentioned that this pattern here didn't look too positive. Nothing about this up and down pattern after the big dip really instilled any confidence that the market was about to surge upward, as we spoke about, that the market crash was not over. And the charts today are indicative of that, as we have gone even lower now. And we will take a look at the continuous dip in the market, why most market crashes come in pairs of two, and just to go ahead and take a look at the ADAX price update and a couple interesting Cardano notes on ADAX. So if you're new to the channel, drop in and hit that subscribe button. We come out with new cryptocurrency and ADAX videos every single day, and be sure to drop in and hit the like button if you enjoy the video. So taking a look at ADAX, it's obviously down 14% the last 24 hours just due to the dip in the market. That's honestly nothing to worry about. It's been maintaining its price and gaining on price actually throughout this week. As you see it when it dipped down here, it's kind of been recovering on its price for the most part. So you like to see that. Market cap sitting at 64 million, still a small cap project at the moment until the exchange hits the actual product and we actually get to see what their DEX looks like. So looking at ADAX, even though it is down 14%, guys, you have to remember the market's down 4%. Ethereum is down 5%, 6%, 10% for XRP. So, and this is a smaller coin, so it's going to have bigger fluctuations with a lower price. So you have to remember a smaller swing accounts for even a larger percentage for a coin of that price, because you have a lot of coins in the red. And even for the week, you have coins and projects like Ethereum down 16%, Cardano down 16%, BNB 16%, even Bitcoin's almost down 9% this week. So it's normal to see red next to ADAX right now, holding at $1.20. It was up at about $1.40 earlier. It was earlier. No, it was like last night. Yeah, $1.40 there, $1.46. So, guys, this is normal. And honestly, when you take a look at major charts on coins historically like Bitcoin, let's just go to Bitcoin, for example. So if you notice, and May was an interesting time, but this happens over and over, guys. The market builds in this infinite bull cycle, infinite optimism. The greed level recently, if you take a look at the fear versus greed of the crypto markets, the greed was at very, very highs. And so in May, as you see, this dip came, the small surge of optimism, and then another dip. Well, don't get me wrong. This is very similar pattern. We have a major dip. Obviously, we all know about the crash of just a few days ago where Bitcoin dropped $10,000 basically within an hour. You see this candle runs all the way down here. It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, we mentioned when it was about here on the 8th that this wasn't over, that the pattern wasn't looking good. It was a zigzag pattern. And as we mentioned here, this is the Ethereum chart. The Ethereum chart, obviously, we are much lower than where we were talking about the other day. We were looking at it at the 8th, around this hour right here. So the decline is in the works, and there is another double dip going on in the market. And we can't say that we didn't say this was coming. So if you held out your money from the market and are waiting for this lower dip, congratulations to you for having that discipline as a trader and as an investor. I think there is a low coming. I think we'll get around 3,000 for Ethereum once this hits its paradox this weekend. It's going to go lower this weekend. Whether it's this weekend, if it doesn't happen this weekend, it's Monday, where the market does take a surge, in my opinion, downward. And I think you could see around 3,000 for Ethereum. I think you could see around 42 to potentially, I know it sounds crazy, guys, but I think we could get down here, 38. I think we could get down here, 38 area. 42 to 38 is probably realistic for Bitcoin sometime this weekend or Monday. And then for Ethereum, I'd be targeting around 3,000 to get your buys in. But we'll have to keep our eyes out. This thing could turn into a bear market real quick. just based on the euphoria in the markets since May. Just based on the euphoria in the markets, when you strictly look at the growth that has been occurring, the adoption that has been occurring since the last double dip crash. I mean, just mass adoption. From here, 29,000. Today, we're sitting at 45,000. So, a lot of new investors out there want to get rich quick. They probably bought this first dip. And all the, amateur investors sold their positions at the flash crash. Amateur traders bought immediately here, and it's still going down. Amateur traders bought Ethereum here, and it's still going down despite advice. So what is the paradox here? Dollar cost averaging is major, but knowing what the chart moves are doing. So like when we mentioned that there was no it was getting resistance at both levels, and it wasn't breaking out. It's finally breaking out to that low side. It's no longer just a consistent zigzag pattern. I think it could be breaking out to the downward side on both BTC and ETH. We could see it hit the lows, not the low, but we could see it hit our target of low and a buy price sometime this weekend, as I mentioned. So keep your eyes out for that. And I want to get into ADAX real quick. So ADAX, coming into September 10th, was the top gaining Cardano project as of right now, 16.4%. And, this is big. It's still getting that publicity. Cardano Daily has 6,000 followers. So good to see there. And just really actually good to see the stats. The fact that ADAX is up 16.4%, the top gainers among projects, September 10th. So good to see their source coin market cap. And then I also want to explore the Cardano ecosystem. This is a really interesting tool to take a look at the entire ecosystem. Projects that are legitimate get added to this list as projects to look out for. And if you go to DEX, you see all the competitors for ADAX. So you see ADAX, CardAX, Ray, YaySwap, Sunday, Ergo. So all the competitors for ADAX. And this is a very legit website, in my opinion. I like to go to this website to find new projects, to find projects that are verifiable, that at least have some sort of backing behind them. I know Yay's up here. I'm not too high on Yay, but it is what it is. ADAX is listed up here with the big dogs like Ergo, Sunday, CardAX. So good to see there, and just good to see that the FUD around ADAX is starting to kind of die down. I think people are kind of understanding this is a legit project, guys. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to develop. This is a long-term play, and I think we all know that as investors in ADAX. This is a hold move. We are looking to keep ADAX in our portfolio for the long term. So suffer through this dip. Maybe look to get in if it gets under $1 again. If it gets under $1 again, I mean, I'm backing up the truck again. So I'm going to just leave it there. I'm not an investment advisor, however, but we are just taking a look at the predicted double dip market crash. We are in the middle of it. It's kind of rebounding right now, but that could just be off hopium. Some whale money may be coming in, but any sort of breakout to this bottom side, look for that price around 31 to 3,000 on Ethereum. Look for that low of an entry price of about 42 to 38 on BTC. That would be where I look to reinvest and potentially get back in before the run up and what everyone has been saying is the upcoming bull market. So we will just see how that plays out. But guys, I do expect another dip this weekend. Keep your money to the side. Unless you are a whale and can pick up a ton of ADAX, then I would keep your money on the sidelines right now. Let the market dip and then buy at those lows. It's not easy to time it, but keep in touch with the channel. We'll update you as much as we possibly can when we start seeing that surge to the upside, when it is safe to potentially put your money back into the market and avoid another big dip like the other day. And that seems to maybe be on the horizon. right now. Guys, I will catch y'all on the next video. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch y'all on Saturday. Peace.